Its aroma awakens the deepest sensations. It's stimulating, it keeps its flavor. These are some of the characteristics that identify a specialty coffee, ready to satisfy even the most demanding tastes. Let its qualities transport you to the place where it originates. In these mountains, covered by forests and refreshing waterfalls, a select group of coffee growers from Antioquia began to practice a ritual for excellence. With dedication and hard work, paying attention to every detail, they began the production of the best specialty coffee of Colombia. Antioquia is the main coffee growing region in Colombia. People here are proud to be coffee growers. It means being honest, organized, frank, and committed to quality. During all these years, these coffee growers have loved their land and they have gotten the best out of it. The smoothest coffee in the world. This labor of love represents a tradition of more than 150 years. Here, several generations have forged what is called in Colombia the coffee culture. The coffee growers' specialty coffee is born out of a desire to satisfy the taste of people who value the qualities of a good cup of coffee. This product originates in the farms where approximately 98,000 families receive advice and training by agricultural technicians. They meticulously apply this training to the handling of the coffees in the stages of planting, cultivating, and harvesting, picking the grains one by one to select only the best beans. The plantations are located in areas close to cloud forests, receiving the warm and humid air currents of the Pacific Ocean. These ecosystems form a biological corridor that is strategic for the conservation of the American flora and fauna. It is a required stop for birds migrating from one end of the continent to the other. If you're looking for a high-quality coffee with special characteristics, you can find it in Antioquia. At an altitude of more than 1,600 meters above sea level, with 15 regions spread across the mountainsides, each with a microclimate and with agroecological conditions that are specially appropriate for the production of coffees with inimitable taste. Once the ripe coffee bean has been harvested, the threshing process begins immediately. The grains remain in their tanks for only the amount of time required for its fermentation. Then the coffee is washed with crystal clear water, and finally comes the drying process. In this process, most of the small coffee producers carefully sun-dry the coffee. If the volume of production is large, a mechanical drying process is used. The detailed care to produce a beverage of high quality with an ecologically friendly production process has its cost. For this reason, the coffee growers who are conscious of their effort and dedication know that it has a higher cost, since the meticulous production of a special coffee must be rewarded. Antioquia is the best corner of the American continent. It goes from the tropical forest in El Tapón del Darién in the Urabá region of Antioquia all the way to the peaks of the Andean forest. It is one of the richest regions in the world in terms of biodiversity. In the same way that nature has blessed this land with its contrasts, there are a variety of coffee growers. From small peasant communities organized around the production of coffee, to large plantations operated by producers committed to honoring these naturally exceptional conditions. These conditions have made it possible to have available different kinds of coffee to satisfy the most demanding tastes. Coffees of origin are produced within precisely defined communities of coffee growers, producing small volumes under specific cultural and environmental conditions. This creates exceptional sensorial and organoplectic qualities that result in a uniquely flavored cup of extremely high quality. Also part of our selection of coffees is farm-grown coffee cultivated with homogeneous cultural practices and a centralized beneficio. Its proprietors manage it with an entrepreneurial criterion. Organic and UTZ Cafe coffees are certified by the conditions of productions and the technologies that are used. These are also characterized by social equity with the workers. Antioquia is the main producer of Maragopipe coffee in Colombia. This variety of pure Arabica coffee is one of the best for its high level of consistency in the cup and for the size of its fruit. Coffee growers, big and small, are members of different co-ops, depending on their production zones. These supportive institutions are the channel through which the coffee growers can market their coffee to the rest of the world. When the coffee reaches the purchasing sites, the size and flavor of each bag of coffee is analyzed. It is identified, registered, and classified according to the list of coffee growers that are part of the specialty coffee projects. Once this stage is complete, the coffee is packed and stored in clean, well-ventilated spaces, appropriately labeled with the information about the coffee growers and plantations from which it came. Here, it again undergoes a series of taste quality control and grain analysis to make sure that it meets the expectations of the international buyer. Each order is tracked throughout the whole process. It is sent to the threshing plant under a strict selection process. Each shipment includes a record of the coffee growers responsible for the coffee, as well as its specifications. The quality control in the threshing site, as well as the port, is the responsibility of the National Federation of Coffee Growers, which guarantees that the coffee to be exported complies with the standards of quality that the client demands. Each time you drink a cup of our specialty coffee, you are supporting the labor of our coffee growers and generating progress in their towns and farms. By enjoying its aroma and paying just a little bit more for its quality, you are promoting the well-being of thousands and thousands of peasant families, which day after day renew their commitment to provide the best of Colombia to the world. If you are looking for new, surprising aromas and flavors, let yourself be seduced by this land, which, along with its coffee growers, will offer you an exceptional beverage. We are sure that customers as special as you will be willing to pay a bit more to reward the effort our coffee growers make. If you would like to get to know us, we will receive you with the open arms of Antioquia, where coffee is a style of life and a culture of well-being and progress. Contact us at the National Federation of Coffee Growers of Colombia, an association of more than 560,000 coffee-producing families who know that peace blooms and development travels on the road of coffee.